Hi guys.
Hello, everybody. Oh, we're ghosts.
Oh, we're ghosts.
Woo.
Welcome to the Nerdy Archives.
Yes, welcome.
Um, this week is really, honestly, we are just fucking winging it.
Oh, that's like our fucking motto now.
Welcome to the shit show, per
Welcome to the shit
usual.
show. As you can see, we have a new background,
We do.
and you guys are probably wondering where the fuck we are.
I hope you're wondering.
Yeah, right. So I decided to make us new models again. Um,
Yes,
but not like the same aesthetic we've been.
correct.
Uh, do you want me to show you first or me first?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, fuck
It
it, we're
doesn't
doing it
matter.
together. Look at
Okay.
us.
Ta-da!
We're cute.
A little uncanny valley at first, but it's all right.
Yeah, I went with a more like kind of realistic look.
Yeah,
Dude, I can't get over your hair. It's too cute on you.
it really is cute. I do like it. I was gonna say it's giving office siren aesthetic, and I was like, I'm here for it.
I agree. 100%.
I'm always for that aesthetic though.
Alright, so yeah, this week we're just fucking winging it.
We're winging it. We're starting way earlier than we normally do. We'll
Yes.
see how long we can literally run our mouths. It's just a weird time in life, guys.
I can fucking agree to that.
So we're still gonna do the usual format, which is mental health check-in, work life check-in, and then we just kind of go off the rails.
Yep.
Per usual, I'm going to make Amy go first.
Always me.
Always.
Okay, so I did not want to go back to work.
Oh, that's a mood.
It fucking sucked. Monday and Tuesday, nothing really happened. But then Wednesday, my coworker decided that he was not going to be on. Um,
Mhm.
so I had like 7 of his fucking campaigns to do
Gross.
on top of my own stuff. Like I started at 11 and I didn't finish with his shit until 3:30. I fucking anyway.
Ugh.
That was pretty much just work. That was my work week.
Right?
Thursday and Friday, nothing too crazy happened. Personal life. I got my fourth wing tattoo today.
Yes, you did.
I keep wanting to sit on the ankle.
Yeah.
I need to go back and get tarn filled in because when I was doing it, I didn't want to black him out. But he is a
Mhm.
black dragon.
You're like, that is part of the problem.
So like yeah, so like I told her we could do like a gray,
Hmm.
and she chose the lightest gray possible. So like halfway through, it looked like the gray's not even fucking showing up on my skin. Okay, and I was like, "You're gonna hate me." And she
It's like,
stops and she's like, "What?" I was like, "Can we just black it out?" Needless to say, I have to go back in 2 weeks to get tarn filled
right.
in, which is fine. Um, I have to go to my stupid fucking brother's tomorrow, which I'm not looking forward to.
Gotcha. Yes.
Um, do you like? I don't understand why he can't just make friends out there. Like, why do you want to hang out with your little sis? It's so weird. It's just gonna be so fucking awkward and uncomfortable there. When I'm literally just gonna want to go home and read. Bless you.
Oh, Jesus. Yep. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Imagine how loud that must have been.
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're totally fine.
I'm just like,
Um,
jeez. Damn.
I'm trying to think of what else happened. No, that's basically it. I
You're
don't.
like, no, that's life. That's
I finished a Court of Mist and Fury. I'm halfway through fucking Court of War and Wings and Ruin, which I
yeah.
need to talk about because I'm not done.
I know. I'm ready to listen.
I'm not fucking
No,
done.
truly, I'm ready.
Um, but yeah, that's basically it.
You're like, life is just life.
Life is just life. It's just existing.
Yeah.
I'm honestly probably gonna tell my brother to fuck off tomorrow. I'm not like mentally in
Yeah,
the headspace to deal with him.
fair.
So,
Valid.
cause like, dude, all day yesterday and today, he's like hot and cold. Like one minute he's fine, the next he's like, "Fuck life, I hate this." You know what I mean? Like it's just like I don't really want to go over there when he's manic like that.
Right. Because you had to protect your own mental health too.
Exactly. I don't want to be in the fucking middle of them fighting and then having to fucking bring him back to Waterford with me. And
Yeah.
so I probably honestly won't go over there tomorrow. I'll just make something up.
Right.
He can
Oh.
be disappointed, whatever. It's fucking life. But yeah, okay. Anyway, it is your turn.
Okay. Work first because whew. One second, I hear something weird.
Yeah, you're good.
Zoe? I don't think there's anything you're getting into. Whatever. Anyways, if I keep hearing it, I'll get up. But otherwise, it's whatever. I make sure to get everything off the floor. Anyways, um, work. Oh boy. So when I was gone, we announced that we were having our grand reopening. Um, which just like there's nothing quite like coming back to work and you're like, maybe we can just ease back into this. And it's like, no,
No, you're just thrown right
absolutely
fucking
not.
in.
And I'm like, oh, cool. Great. Um, and like it's been leading up, like the week's been gradually just getting more and more frantic. And like Wednesday, senior day is always frantic anyways, because like why are old people so frantic? I mean, I guess it's probably the, ever encroaching death, probably, but like why are we always so cantankerous? Like I don't get it. Anyways, um I have this line that's like going to the aisles. It's long. I'm just working through it because that's how I was like, I was gonna say raised, but whatever. That's how I was taught. You just don't pay attention to your line. You pay attention to the customer, you move on to the next. That's how I was taught.
Yep.
Um, which is not Family Fair's policy, and it gets me in a little bit of trouble every time. But you know what? Que sera, sera. Um, I have this old lady, and it looks like she's clearly been in an accident. Like, she has a neck brace, she has bruises.
The
Like,
fuck?
she is in rough shape, and she's just, like, trying to get her groceries. She's just trying to get her groceries, man. And, like, I'm really nice to her because she genuinely looks like she is, like, in distress. Like, she's probably, like, freaking in pain. Like, she looks beat up.
Yeah.
So I'm like being really nice to her and I'm talking like real nice and I'm like trying to comfort her as much as I can through a transaction. And I get to the end of it and this girl who's like a semi-regular, like she comes to the store like enough that I know her face.
Yeah.
She has like one item. And the old lady is like, "Thank you so much for letting me go ahead of you. Like, thank you." And I honestly think she was almost in tears.
Oh
Like,
my
I
god.
really think she just wanted to go home. And the lady is like, "You're welcome." Like she's like right around our age, if not our exact age. And she's like, "Absolutely, like anytime, like no worries." And I check her out. She literally has one item. And then the guy behind her is bitching her out because I was like, "That was really kind of you." He's like, "No, it's not." And then they start bitching at each other. They literally start getting in a
Oh my
verbal
fucking god.
argument in my line. And I'm just like, one, dude, you're in the wrong. Like, if you were truly so upset that she let an older lady with more items go ahead of her, and you chose this line because you were like, oh yeah, like one item only, like I can just. There's literally self check if you are so impatient.
He just wanted to be a fucking prick. Just to
And
be a prick.
I was like, and the woman that I sort of know, she's like, no, like the only way we're gonna like stop the world from being a piece of shit is we're actually like nice to each other again. And, like, he's like, "Yeah, right, like, that wasn't very nice of you, blah, blah." And I'm like, "Can we just get this transaction over? You're not even paying attention. I could literally ring you up for 15 of these freaking 12 can freaking bottles of pop without your bickering. Like, you're not even paying attention. I could literally ring you up for half the store and you wouldn't even notice. Like, pay attention." I was, like, more pissed at like, obviously him than her. Like, she was just doing a good deed. Like, I would do the same freaking thing.
Yeah. Any decent fucking human would.
I was just like, "Dude, shut up. You're not in the right here for being a douche. Like, you're not there's no universe where you being pissed off that somebody let an old lady in a neck brace covered in bruises go ahead of you is going to make you look like no." And I was like, "Okay, if this is how my day is going, I'm walking. I can't do this."
I'm done.
Luckily, it didn't happen again. That was Wednesday. Was Wednesday the day? I think Wednesday was also the day that I got my birthday gift from M.
I think you're right, yeah.
And M is one of the most thoughtful people. Literally, I have chosen two very good people to be my best friends because they are so thoughtful. Like, not only did they write me a birthday card, they also wrote me a condolence card about grandpa,
This is so
which is the
sweet.
only well, I don't expect you. This is not including you.
No, no,
Like
I
we
know.
like I have literally gotten no condolence cards or like anything from anybody else. And normally when somebody dies in my workplace, everybody signs a card. But I didn't get that same treatment.
Fucking bullshit.
That's God love not being a local. Anyways. And it's truly probably that
Your
reason
grandpa
exactly.
was a local, though.
Yeah, doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. But and it was very heartfelt and they do not like to talk about death. It literally causes them to go deep dark depression spirally. For them to take the time to write an entire card, like literally the entire inside was covered, um talking about like death and like afterlife and all that stuff and taking the time and possibly sending themselves into a spiral just to comfort me was really really meant a lot. And they
That
also
is
got
very
me
sweet.
it was very sweet. They also got me like fun things for my birthday. It wasn't all like very deep emotional
Depression.
things. Um they got me firstly they bought me a chai tea latte and a birthday cake cake pop from Starbucks.
Oh my god.
They got me a Starbucks cup, filled it with Andes mints, which is one of my favorites. If you guys didn't know, I love Andes mints. It's one of the only mints I like. I'm not a peppermint girly, but I do like Andes mints, and that's the only exception to that rule. Um, I'm trying to find the picture so I can read it verbatim because they thought they were so fucking hilarious giving me the sticker. They got me Kindle stickers for one of my other gifts, and they also got me a reading journal to keep track of all of my reading and all of the books I've read.
It's so cute.
It's just so sweet and it actually like has to do with my interests and like it's very heartfelt. And the sticker that they specifically got for me says R restricted. This Kindle contains extremely descriptive smut intended only for a mature audience. As
Very fucking
if
accurate.
it's hilarious though, because I think what we read is quite tame, but most of it's tame. I wouldn't say all of it. Also, I got hand cream that smelled like strawberries because strawberries is
Ooh.
my favorite scent. Also, they got me a random Kindle sticker pack, and I got one that is a tarot card that says the Kindle, one that says reading in progress, do not disturb, a little disco ball, that one's cute. A skull with a book that says just one more chapter.
Literally me.
Book nerd with a pair of glasses for the O's of book, and then when I die, delete my Kindle history.
God, please.
Honestly, at this point, yeah, please. Like, oh my god. Um, but no, it was really, really, really sweet. And yeah, I didn't tear up probably because I had cried enough in the past week before to cry for a while. But
Right.
it was really, really heartfelt and very sweet. And I still have to get them a birthday present because I was literally flat broke the week of their birthday and I didn't get them anything and I have to get them something. Um I think they don't listen to this, I don't think. I'm pretty sure they don't. I'm almost 100% sure they don't, but, I wanna get them something the Cruel Prince related because I know that's one of their favorites.
Yeah, it's on Kindle
Um
Unlimited now.
wait, what?
I think I added it to a list. Hold on, let me confirm really quick.
I just literally unlocked my phone so fucking
Hold
fast.
on. I'm pretty sure.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's on Kindle
god!
Unlimited now.
Oh my
I
god! Em
downloaded
is going to
them.
be so upset if I don't read it.
Well, just download
No,
it just to have it.
I got it. If I don't I have no excuse now. They're gonna be like, "It's right there." I can't tandem read. They don't understand that. I used to tandem read like one book. I did like 5 chapters and then I would flit along to another. I can't do that shit.
Yeah,
I
I
need to
can't do
focus.
it.
I gotta focus. The first 2, which is fine. That's still 2 out of the 3. I will get the 3rd eventually. Oh my god, they're gonna be so happy. They're also gonna be up my ass.
Just don't tell them.
I know I shouldn't. Especially they know how hard it is for me to get time to read. They know. It's just they love it so much. They wanna share it with me. Okay, well, that just, like, blew everything out of the water for me about any excitement I had of the week. Today was bullshit. I'm just gonna get there. Was the grand reopening. First 100 people, right?
Mhm.
We made up these like free breakfast bags, which had orange juice, eggs, bread, and bacon.
Okay.
And the first 100 customers of the day got that bag with a coupon that made it all free.
Yeah.
Good in theory. Good in theory. However, however, a clusterfuck for every cashier.
Oh, yeah.
It was awful. On self-check, I literally was like, "I'm gonna have a mental breakdown right in the middle of this floor. I can't," because all the alarms are going off. Everybody needs IDs checked. Everybody needs this free stuff rung up. I'm literally drowning. They call for assistance for everywhere else but self-scan. All the registers are open. All of them have a cashier. All of them have a bagger. I'm over here on self-check drowning with one cashier.
Oh my
Me.
god.
And here's the thing, I stay cool under pressure. I do. On the inside, I'm not cool. I'm blowing up. I'm literally in tears, fetal position in my mind. On the outside, I'm like, no, I got this. I'm fine. I'm fine. This is all great. We're doing great, guys. On the inside, I am done.
I am freaking the fuck out.
I am having a panic attack. My resting heartbeat registers as a panic attack. That's Vine days, guys. If anyone remembers that Vine,
I
please,
miss
please.
mine.
I miss Vine sometimes. I love TikTok, but it's not the same.
Is there anything better than Pussy? A really good book. I agree, Bo Burnham.
Okay, but yeah, so that was today. Also, I'm really starting to think that maybe I know it's like an epidemic across like the world that like no one's kind to each other anymore. Like we are all kind of assholes.
Yeah,
Like but I also think there's like a really big epidemic of people just not being nice to each other in small towns, probably because they think they can get away with it.
probably.
Because today, mind you, I know I'm a little over polite. Like I was kind of raised that way. Like I'm overly polite to everybody, especially like service staff.
Hmm.
And Lonnie, I was sitting at the Starbucks with my lunch and I was eating my lunch and I had ordered a drink and I was gonna go up because I was waiting for it. And I usually just leave it there and just let it sit until I'm ready to get up. Lonnie brings it over to me and sets it. I was like, "Thank you. You didn't have to do that." And he was like, "It's no problem." I was like, "I appreciate it." And he's like, "Aw," and then walks away. I'm like, th- I'm like, I don't. I do appreciate like you. That was going out of your way. You didn't have to do that.
Right? Like I wasn't being sarcastic.
I don't think he meant it that way either. Like, "Aw, like that's really like you're being an asshole." But like, I think he was almost genuinely shocked that I said that. And I was like, "No, like, God, like, I consider you guys like coworker friends. Like, we talk shit. That like we like once I talk shit about a customer like to you, we're friends. We're pals. I will share my soul with you if you just sit still long enough." Like, I mean, I already know his like some of his backstory. He just like dumped on me when I was crying over grandpa. Like, I mean, I have this way about me. I don't know. People like to dump their shit on me. I don't mind most of the time.
Most of the time.
Most of the time. That's work. Today was like bullshit. It was really honestly bullshit right up until the end. So that's personal life. Honestly, pretty much the same old bullshit. Yeah. My life doesn't really get to change in any good significant manner, manner,
Manner.
manner.
Ah!
I'm thinking matter, no manner. Um, my financial situation is now even more fucked, which is great. Um, I am forever holding out on not getting a second job as long as I am
You
able.
shouldn't have to get a second job
I know, and mom is thinking about going back to having two jobs. To be fair,
because
to
they are
be
not your expenses.
I kind of feel like the house, like the like sharing the mortgage is fair
That is
because
fair,
I
yes.
do live here. I
But when
do
it
live
comes
here.
to like car payments and stuff, you do not drive.
I do not drive.
You did not get the car.
I did not get the car. Um, but yeah, it's a little frustrating. I'll say it on here. Like I said, I don't think anybody. I'm almost 100%, 110% sure. Neither my mother nor brother listens to a single episode of this ever.
No, because they would have been very
I
angry
would
with
probably
me while I was
I
there.
would probably be kicked out anyways. Um, I have started I don't even know, a money stash. I don't have a reason. I don't have like there's nothing traumatic or dramatic going on. Like I'm not in danger, nothing like that. I just had the thought this last pay cycle that I need to start saving money for myself. So I'm starting to save money for myself. And I'm going to continue as long as I can. I really genuinely do not have a reason. I just literally thought to myself, it was literally, I think, on my birthday. I was like, I think I need to start saving money from this point on. And that I've just been deciding to do that. Yeah.
Which is a good idea.
Yeah. Because honestly, if I'm 100% honest, I have a feeling the financial situation is only going to get worse
Mm-hmm.
because you now have grandpa's bills on top of our own.
Great.
Because the house is also half mom's. It's in her name.
Oh my
Her name was
fucking
on
god.
the title. Um so we have the house in her name and we have to pay all, well, we don't have to. We could shut off all the utilities, but we have to clean that house out so we can then sell it. Well, technically it has to go to probate and then we can sell it. Um but we have once again the same scenario that happened downstate with our my childhood home. You have 3 adults, mind you, I did not work full time that at that moment, but still. You have 3 adults who are working full time. 2 of them work almost an hour away from home.
Mhm.
The other does not have transportation other than public transportation,
Mhm.
and we are expected to empty out a house. Well, we're not. We could literally have that house. It is ours, but we can't afford it. We have to make sure that house is, taken care of, regardless if that means somebody decides in the family that they want it, whether it's putting it on the market and selling it, whether it is, I was going to say burning it to the ground, but for legal reasons, that is a joke. It's actually not even a joke. It was just, you know, word vomit. Um, yeah. So we have those bills on top of our own bills. We are trying to get the storage unit downstate with the last of our downstate stuff emptied out because that keeps going up. It's at like 190 a month
Jesus.
and I'm the one who pays it. Um the phone bill at least has dropped dramatically, but it seems that every time we fix something, something comes along to just fuck every amount of progress over.
Yeah.
Which is just the story of my life. I don't know why I'm surprised. Like, I don't know why I had a moment of like, oh wow, that's really shitty. No, that's your life. That's literally how your life has gone since you were like 16, if not younger.
True.
But everything's great.
It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. I'm also only have 3 more days that I can miss in my reading challenge before I'm disqualified
Oh, fuck.
and won't. Yeah, so like, it's okay. I did finish the second book of the Fey Isles. We had one thing.
Yes.
Oh god, it was so good. Oh my
Now
god, it was
she's
so
on
good.
the third.
I am on the third. Not far, but I am on the third.
Like I said, the third is like one of my favorites.
I obviously have not read them all yet, but I have feeling just from the beginning alone, where I'm on chapter 3, I think. I already feel like it's going to be but yeah, no, like what the fuck is my life? I don't even know anymore. I feel like that one audio from TikTok where it's like what is it? Like I'm 25, I have no prospects, I'm a disappointment to my parents, and I am frightened. Yeah, that's basically me, but at 32.
Yeah.
Yeah. By Victorian standards, I'm not even a spinster anymore. They're waiting to cart me off to the loony bin.
My tattoo artist told me to watch Bridgerton.
We should just watch it together.
We should.
We should just do that. Yep. I won't make. Here's the deal. We watch Bridgerton together. I won't make you watch The Idea of You.
Valid. Okay.
I mean, although you'd be missing on Anne Hathaway, and I really do think that's missing out. I mean,
Also not wrong.
it's just valid. I mean, Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway.
And fucking Hathaway.
I don't even know what her middle name is, but that. I don't know, you say it like that. I'm like, what's her actual middle
I
name?
don't fucking know actually.
I'm looking this shit up. She seems like her parents were like, we need a classy bitch. Like, I'm thinking like Marie or Astrid or something. I need something like regal. I don't know. Let's see. Or maybe she doesn't have one. Maybe she's one of those. Jacqueline. I knew it was gonna be fancy.
And
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline Hathaway.
Ooh, that is some royalty shit.
Yeah, it
She was meant to play a princess.
is.
Oh God. Anyways, guys, I told you this was gonna be a little off the. She's only. Did you know she's only exactly a decade older than us?
No, I actually didn't.
Yeah, she's only a decade older. She's only 10 years older.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
She's doing very good for herself.
She really is. God bless. Um anyways, guys, I don't know what this is literally just going to be word vomit. We're just going to start talking. So, buckle up, enjoy. I'm going to be drinking water.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's fucking
Okay.
go.
So before this, I had to talk her ear off about
Yes, yes.
a court of wings and fury. That's not
Mhm.
what it is. It's a court of wings
You're like, wait,
and
ruin? Ruin
ruin.
something
Yes,
ruin.
because it's Aka War. That's what Shayla explained it to me. I was like, ah, clever. Anyway,
War.
okay.
Oh,
So now that we're recording, I can actually like
there we
word
go.
vomit to you.
Yes.
Okay,
Let's go.
so fucking Christ. Oh, where do I even want to fucking start?
I don't know.
Okay. So Feyre finds out that she's Ryson's. I'm just gonna call him Reese. Reese's mate. She gets pissed off and goes in fucking the middle of nowhere in a cabin that Moore takes her to, because she's like, "When the fuck were you gonna tell me?" She had to find out from the fucking Segal. Like, what? What do you fucking mean? So she's like pissed off at him because he didn't tell her.
Uh-huh.
In the beginning, they're still doing their whole like banter back and forth thing. They have to go into the Court of Nightmares where they have to play roles, and she's playing the role as Reese's like whore kind of, and like
Uh-huh.
shit happens. And okay, so yeah, they stop denying each other. Okay, they're mates.
Uh-huh.
She accepted the mating bond. They're married. She is High Lady, but nobody knows she's High Lady
Uh-huh.
because when all of that fucking happens, they get taken. Well, they don't get taken. Okay, let me rephrase that. King of Hyrule has the cauldron, and they
Mhm.
fucking found the book to disable the cauldron, pretty much. So they go to they go inside the fucking king's castle to destroy the cauldron, but it's like literally killing Pharaoh when she's touching it, right?
Mhm.
And it was all a trap. And of course, who fucking walks in is goddamn Tamlin,
Oh.
and they already like stabbed Azrael through the chest. Like
Well.
Cassian's wings get fucking torn apart. So Feyre is like, fuck. I need to like, you know what I mean? Like, I need to do
Mhm.
something about this. So she basically erupts in light, and
Mhm.
she's like praying that somebody fucking plays along with her. Because she's like, uh, she pretty much acts like she broke like whatever mind control Reese had on her.
Mhm.
So she's like, Tamlin, like, I'll just take me home, like, no more pain or anything. Like, basically playing it off like she didn't want to fucking be there. Like, she was mind
Mhm.
controlled and all this shit. So Reese is like, how'd you do it? How'd you break it? So yeah, like he started playing along, right?
Mhm.
And of course, before this, fucking Tamlin sold out Feyre's sisters. And they force both of the sisters to go into the cauldron to become Fae. And
Mhm.
like Feyre's like, fuck, like I didn't mean for this to fucking happen and all this shit. So Elaine goes first, and then Lucian like immediately like puts a fucking cloak around her and is like, "You're my mate." I'm like, okay, well, she just went through a very traumatic experience. I don't think she needs to know that right now. But anyway, Nesta's next, and Nesta's like kicking and screaming and like fucking like thrashing around, like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Fighting her way out of this.
Mhm.
But as she gets put in the cauldron, she made the cauldron give her something in return. So she is no longer like she's high fae, but she's something else fucking entirely.
Mhm.
So so Feyre makes Cassian and as well, Cassian's like dying. Never mind. She makes Reese and Moore take her sisters and leave. So now she's
Mm-hmm.
in the fucking spring court, playing her little fucking mind games. I
Mm-hmm.
love this bitch. So she made sure that. Okay, so she had like a nightmare, right?
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly. And she
Mm-hmm.
ran across the hall to Lucian's room, and she's like wearing like the sleekest, sheerest fucking nightgown. And she's in Lucian's arms because she's crying because she had a nightmare. And
Mm-hmm.
Tamlin fucking walks in. And he's like, what the fuck is going on? So, like, there was some, like, she's, like, literally making everybody against each other. And I love it because she's playing this game so fucking well. Fuck Ianthe. I hate that bitch. But that's besides the point. But anyway, okay, so Feyre leaves after she's done destroying fucking everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But she takes Lucian with her for reasons I'm not going to get into. Not only
Mm-hmm.
because he's fucking her sister's mate, but they can't widow or anything, like teleport, because they've been ingesting some fey fucking deterrent shit. I don't remember what it's called. So like it like weakens their Faebane,
Mm-hmm.
that's what it's called. It weakens their powers, so they have to travel by foot.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, they finally make it back to Valaris. And then I'm gonna just skip all this shit. Elaine is going crazy. They think she's going crazy because she's speaking in fucking riddles. Turns out she's not crazy. She's just a seer, so like she can't. She just says what fucking's coming out.
She just says fucking weird shit,
She
man.
just says weird shit like she's screaming. Like who the fuck is screaming? But anyway, um, so I'm gonna fast forward to the meeting. Okay,
Oh,
the High
I mean,
Lords meeting. So there's a war coming, and Reese and them want to get allies because they don't have enough forces, and because the King of Hybern wants to tear down the wall and like destroy the humans and like make them slaves again and all that shit. And Reese is like, no, we need to like live in unity and harmony and peace and blah blah blah, right?
mm-hmm.
Tamlin is allied with the King of Hybern. So they invited him out of politeness, not thinking he'd show up. He fucking shows up.
Mm-hmm.
And he just starts talking mad shit about how Feyre destroyed his like world, like how the centuries he doesn't have a fucking like a war like a platoon, whatever the fuck it's called. I can't even remember.
Mm-hmm.
To like help and like just like is ripping into Feyre and like just there's a time and the fucking place for this shit, and that is not the time nor the fucking place.
Mm-hmm.
So they're supposed to be talking about war and what their fucking plans are. Meanwhile, Tamlin's like fucking butt hurt because his girl chose another man.
Oh.
Oh my fucking god. And so anyway, I told Autumn this before this, and Tamlin had the fucking audacity to ask Reese if he's ever noticed the little noise Feyre makes before she comes. And it's like, dude, tell
Time and
me
place.
tell me you're pissed without telling me you're pissed. It's just oh my god, yeah. So there's a fight that breaks out because okay. The Autumn Court's son, High Lord's son, was supposed to marry Mor.
Excuse me.
Mor slept with Cassian
Ooh.
to like sully herself, right? Because she didn't want to marry him.
Oof.
So her family beat her and like nailed a letter into her back and
Oh,
dumped
that's
her in the Autumn Court. And Eris fucking left her there to die. So like there's some bad blood, right? Like
oh yeah.
Azriel and Cassian fucking hate Eris. And Eris decided to open his mouth and say that he was glad to see that Moore still dressed like a slut. And that made Azriel very mad. Because Azriel
Damn.
has a thing for Moore, but like what hasn't told her. So he'll so Azriel attacks the fucking anyway, so Eris is like on the ground, like dying, right? Because not Cassian, sorry. Azriel is literally choking him out.
Yes.
And Feyre gets up and tells Az to like stop, like enough. Like killing him's not gonna fucking do anything, right? So like he stops and goes and sits down with her. Literally 10 minutes fucking later, his
Mhm.
dad decides to start talking shit to Rhys about how he whored himself to Amarantha and like how he was safe for 50 fucking years while everybody else was struggling. And Feyre did not like this very much. And she literally explodes. And they were trying to keep it a secret that she has all of the High Lord's powers, but she's like, fuck it, I'm not gonna let you disrespect my man like that.
Mhm.
And literally starts drowning Baron, right? Like,
Yeah.
so like this meeting is just not going well. There's just a lot of drama. Oh, wait, and then guess what? I forgot to tell you this part.
Oh.
How do you pronounce his name again? Harrison? I think. It doesn't matter. He's the High Lord of the Day Court. Okay, Day Court man. Had an
Daycourt man.
affair with Autumn Court's wife.
Oof.
So while all this is happening, Feyre and Rhys are having an inside conversation about how Lucien is actually the Day Court's son. And that would
Oh.
explain why, like, his family treated him so badly, right?
Oof.
So, like, this whole meeting, not good, okay? And this is where it pisses me off. Because after everybody stays in the Dawn Court, because they have to have round fucking 2 of this discussion, because nothing progressive happened. And Nesta comes out and is like, we need to leave. Like, something feels fucking wrong. And of course, nobody fucking listens to her.
Mhm.
And then when they all get back together the next day, like, the world starts shaking and the wall gets torn down. So I message Shayla and I'm like, are you fucking serious? Why are they all fucking just sitting here arguing about petty fucking shit? Like, good job. You guys done did it. You know, you were supposed to figure out how to stop it, but fucking nope, we got the real fucking housewives of goddamn the High Lords up in this bitch. Like, so now I am at the war part, and it literally, dude, this part made me cry. Okay, I should not feel bad for
Yeah.
a fucking monster. So Feyre asks,
That's an arguable
I
quote there, let me
I know
say.
I should not feel bad for a monster. So Feyre asks Elaine to track down this fucking goddamn it. The guy who told Feyre she was Rhys's mate. I
Mhm.
can't remember this Century Seagull. I don't fucking remember what they're called. Anyway, it doesn't matter. He like has to tell the truth, right? Like he can see the future, like he can tell. Anyway, so she asks him to track him down, and she finds him, and she's in the middle of fucking talking to him, and of course, Ianthe fucking comes. Fuck that bitch. And shoots him with a fucking arrow. And Feyre pretty much runs and traps fucking Ianthe in a house with the Weaver who literally eats people. It doesn't matter anyway. So she runs back and it's dying. And she's like, "How can I help? Like, I can heal you." He's like, "Your power is pretty much gone." Like, "No, I'm too far gone." And she's like, "Why did you keep letting me catch you?" And he's like, "Because you were kind." And I'm like, "Oh my fucking God." So I'm literally crying as Day High Lord fucking comes and tells Feyre, like, we have to go. And Feyre asks her, like, him to burn him, right? Like, because he deserves a proper burial. Either way, I'm just like, why am I crying right now over a monster? Literally a monster dying. He eats people and shit. Like, why am I crying over this man?
Well,
It's
have
just,
you have you psychoanalyzed that as much as you psychoanalyzed your taste in fictional men?
no. I feel so bad.
Yeah. Monsters are people too,
I
usually.
know.
That's
It's,
usually the whole thing about them.
I know. I mean, to be fair, Feyre's smart because she's making bargains and deals with literal monsters that nobody fucking wants to deal with. She went to a fucking prison to try to help an inmate escape
Yeah.
because she needs his help.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm, like I said, after this, I'm probably gonna keep reading because I'm at the war part and I left at a very sad part.
Hmm.
And I swear to fucking God, if any of them die, I
You're like, I will riot.
I will fucking riot.
I will
I
hear it.
I have come to love Cassian, Azriel, more Armin. Like I can't. I'm not ready for it.
Fair.
Okay, but that is my rant. There's just so much shit going on. Now I understand why Shayla told me good luck.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I we're gonna get to disappointing parts because I don't. It's not that I don't have anything to say. It's just that like I'm really terrible at like rehashing things, which is funny because I love stories.
You're on chapter 3.
I'm on chapter 3 of the third book. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm trying to remember how early they go to the temple. Are they on their way?
They literally just finished their meeting
Okay.
and like half of them have gotten I always say spirited away. That's not what it's fucking called, but like that is what I call it. Spirited away.
Spirited
Um,
away.
what is it called?
I don't
What is the
remember because now
I gotta look this shit
I
up
only
because
think of winnowing,
right,
which is
you went from one to the other. It's
yeah,
fine.
literally
Um, let's see. They can't just say fucking vanished or transported.
teleported. Yeah,
No, we gotta faded,
that's right. It's
faded,
faded.
faded. They just faded. Basically, like everyone to their like little diplomatic meetings places. Yeah,
Okay, so then they're gonna start talking about going to the temple.
yeah, yeah. I'm almost yeah.
Okay.
Um, I will say, I'm sorry, but the last paragraph, literally the last words of the second book are so good. I teared up. I mean that I tear up at the end of books anyways. I don't like things to end. Um,
I don't either.
do you remember? It's her little declaration, if you will.
Yeah, I remember.
It's so cute. Um, I okay. Is there a single character in these books that I'm going to hate? End up hating? Other than the mother, obviously. even then I'm starting to feel like there's gonna be some kind of weird,
No.
like I don't know. I just had a feeling. Is there gonna be a single character I actually don't like?
Um, yes.
Have I met them? Yes.
No.
Okay,
You meet
fair.
them in the fourth book.
Okay, okay, that's fine. Um, I can't pronounce his. I just call him Ed because I can't pronounce his
Yeah,
fucking
I
name
can't
in my
pronounce his
head.
name either. I say Ed.
I just call him Ed. I hated him for like
I
the
know.
first three-fourths of the book,
I
and then I
told
was
you you were
like,
gonna end up liking him.
oh no,
I
he's
told you.
great.
Dude, he gets a fucking redemption arc.
Oh, I was like, no. I was like, no, I actually had that visceral reaction of like, God's damn it.
Yeah.
um, no, he's great. He's still, I mean, he's an asshole, but he's great. You can still be an asshole and be a great person. Trust me, I know many.
Very true.
um, what else? What else? There's so much. It was so good. Oh, the god blood thing.
Hmm.
I had. Here's the thing. My phone background. Em and Creon before the battle. I was like, I'm kind of curious about what this fucking vial on her. Well, now I know what the vial on her hip is.
Hmm.
Cool shit. Um, that was a really like I love a good battle scene. Here's the thing: can I write one for the life of me? No, that's part of my problem. That's part of my problem, and probably part of why I'm not writing the things I have in mind because I can't write a fight scene, battle scene for the life of me. I am not strategic enough. I am very much I would be a person who gets themselves killed right away. I don't have strategy in my bones.
Same.
Anyways, um um so good. I love a good fight. Written fight. Love it. Um the little like interrogation thing with I always call it Ophirion. I don't know if that's actually the right pronunciation. The little interrogation, the wings.
Hmm.
I was like, yeah. Destroy him. And then I was like, I was like, you diplomatic little shit. You're too smart for your own good. Send him as a messenger. And I was like, but I'm mad that you didn't kill him. I would have liked him dead, but whatever.
It's fine,
It's
motherfucker.
fine. You diplomatic little shit. Um, what else? There's so much. There really is a lot in that book. That the library scene, I cried
What one?
when Ed was egging Creon onto the point.
Oh my god, yeah.
I cried.
I'm so glad M stopped him because, like,
I
dude,
know.
Lynn would literally
Oh, I
fucking
know.
murder.
And oh my god. And I was like, I literally, I swear to you, I stopped breathing for a solid minute when I was reading. I was like, oh no. I was like, oh dear. I was like, no, this can't. Nope. This is a point of no return. We got to go back. We got to pedal back, my friend. No, it was that scene was like the scene for the second book for me. I think was when I was like, oh yep, this is good. I need to continue. That was that one for the second one because the second one really, for some reason, I really struggled with. And I don't think it was just because of everything going on in my life. I think that's a big part of it, but not everything.
It was a lot of, like, character building and
Yeah. Yeah.
background, and yeah.
Yeah. And usually I am a sucker for that, but I think I didn't need it at the time.
That's valid.
I think it's the whole mood reader thing because like everyone's like, "Oh, I'm a mood reader," and I think that's legitimately my problem. Is I am, but at the same time, I cannot just drop something because I'm not in the mood for it if I've started it.
Yeah,
Like I can't
same.
just jump out of a series because I'm not in the mood for like the way it's written. Like I can't do that, which sucks.
I
Some
have only
not gonna
done
lie.
that once,
Uh huh.
and it was Ever King.
Yeah. Yeah. You mentioned that. What else? I'm trying to think. Second book. Oh, obviously, I see. Here's the thing. I really hate saying names when I don't know how to pronounce them for like correctly, because I actually went up to M and I was like being an ass. I was like, so I spelled out his name. I was like, how would you say this name? Because guess how my brain says it. And they were like, oh God, I'm afraid to ask. I was like, you are very afraid to ask because you want to know. Argnor. And they're like, that's not even phonetically correct. And I'm like, my brain doesn't care about phonetics. No,
How does she
phonics,
pronounce it?
phonics. No, I was like Agonor, right? And they were like, yeah, I would say Agonor, and I was
Yeah,
like, okay, Agonor.
Aguilar.
That reveal freaking tore my freaking heart out.
That he's her dad.
Yeah, yeah, that
I
was like,
told you.
I was like, God damn it. I'm loving saying God's damn it. It's fun. I like to pretend I'm a fantasy character. Give me a break. Um, yeah, no, I was like, I wanted to peel my face off of my skull. I was like, oh my gods, I can't. It was really good though. It
Oh
was a good
wait.
reveal.
Oh wait until book 4.
I'm not ready for anything at
I
all.
was mind fucking fucked, to be honest.
Not ready for anything. I'm really not ready for anything. I'm to the point in books. I can't trust my own emotions to get fully attached to anybody at this point anymore. I think I literally started to slowly detach myself after the Crowns of Nyaxia was all over because I was like, I got far too attached and I destroyed myself.
Mm-hmm.
And since then, I have distanced myself to the point where I at least will not literally sob for 2 hours.
Okay, I will give you a little bit of a spoiler. It's not like a bad mind fuck. Like
Okay, that's
nothing
fair.
bad happens.
That's fair. That's fair. Um, no, it was a really good book. The ending was really good. I love the way that these books literally line up, like the
Yes.
ends to the beginnings is so satisfying for me because it's clear. So many books, and I'm guilty of this in my writing too, like it is purposely like so vague of how much time is passing
Yeah.
that you're confused 90%. And I'm confused. I write it and I'm confused sometimes. I'm like, wait, when how long did this happen? And M is actually the one who started telling me like pay attention to time a little bit more, which I started
Fair.
working on. I got better. Trust me. I was a lot worse. Um, but no, I love the way that they literally flow into each other. Like if they
Mhm.
were one giant book, I would not know that they were supposed to be separate books. That is how much I think they flow so far. I obviously don't know end of 3, start of 4, anything like that.
No, yeah, it continues to flow.
But like it literally feels like if it was all sold just as like the Fey Isles and that was like the whole all 4 were like in just one giant, I would not know they were supposed to be separate books because that is how well they flow together.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate that. I am every day checking my Gmail for my digital rewards from the Kickstarter because I don't know if I mentioned it in last, but I made a pledge to the Kickstarter for the Fey Isles like special editions shit, and I didn't get the books because that was $200. That's beside the point. I got the digital tier, which means I get all the digital fun like art and stuff, which is what
Mhm.
I really liked anyways. I get all the art from all the books, and I think I get a digital map, and I also will get 5 to 7. She hasn't decided if she's gonna have like more, but they're like additional scenes, which is like they're almost all spicy and all from a different character's point of view.
I
So
like that a lot.
well, the first one I've already read and I sent to you. It's the one from the first book
Yeah.
from Creon's point of view. That one was kind of a freebie that she had on her Discord. And if you signed up to her newsletter. So I've already read that one, but there's going to be 6 up to 6 more. So I love a good bonus scene. Regardless if it's spicy or not. I love a good bonus scene.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be spicy, but I
No.
appreciate it being
I
spicy.
appreciate it, but also like give me like into the mind of another character during scenes where it's super important to the original character. Oh, I eat that shit up. I eat that shit up.
Oh my god, can we talk about how not spicy the scenes are in A Court of Thorns and
You
Roses?
sure can. I won't know for a
It
while.
is very lackluster.
Yeah.
It's literally like 2 seconds of foreplay and then like maybe 5 or 6 thrusts, and that's it. That's literally how she describes it too.
Yeah.
It's just like, or they'll be like, "We made love." Like, dude, why is everybody saying this book is so spicy? It's not. I have read spicier. Crowns of Nyaxia literally did a whole chapter on it. Come
Yes.
on.
Without being like, I hate saying the word obscene. Like that sounds stupid. But like it was well done. There's like a difference between just like putting words on a page and writing a scene. And Crowns and Iaxia is all like very well done scenes. It's not just writing on a page.
Literally.
It's not just writing action on a page, I should say. It's not just writing descriptive action on a page. There we go. Yeah. But I do know that the last book, the big literally almost I think it's like 800 pages. It's ginormous. The last book that was
I
published
know.
is ginormous.
I haven't even looked to see how many fucking pages it is.
All I know is that it's supposedly the spiciest, and
Okay, hold on. I'm like that. Shayla refuses to read it.
right, yes, by what's that word? Not premise. Oh my god,
Let me
I know what I
see.
mean.
Silver Flames. Okay, so it's Nesta. Just get the fuck out of here. I don't need to add. Stop. I'm just trying to click read more.
768.
Yeah. Jesus. Okay.
You say that, but one of the Gods and Monsters book is almost the same.
I know.
Which I have all three already downloaded, ready for once I'm done with Fae Isle. I have all three downloaded and ready.
No. Okay, I need to stop reading this.
No.
No, Cassian. Okay, anyway, I'm at that point anyway in the book, but still.
Yeah.
I don't hate Nesta. I actually don't hate any
Mhm.
of the characters. Except for Tamlin. Fuck Tamlin.
Right.
But I don't know. After this series, I think I'm not gonna start a Throne of Glass or Crescent Moon until Crescent City, sorry.
Mhm.
Until I read The Cruel Prince, and I'll let you know if it's actually worth it or not.
Yeah, okay. To
I
be fair,
what?
even if you say it's not, I probably will just to be like a good friend. Unless it's unbearable. And then I will just have you Sparks notes it for me because I can't. I don't have enough time in my life to read the books I want to read. It's not that I don't want to read it. It sounds like a great premise. Don't get me freaking wrong. It's just it's also a lot of politics, and I don't
Yeah.
do well with politics.
If
It's
anything, I can give you like a rundown on what it's about. So if she asks you questions,
it's just like
you can answer.
right, yeah, right,
If it's good, you know how I am. Like I'm gonna tell you if
yeah,
it's good or if it's bad. Like
yeah. I know.
I'm not
Okay,
nice about
I
it.
know you're not, but it's I appreciate it. I have not had a single book since we started co-reading, basically. I basically just read whatever you read after you read it. You have never given me a bad suggestion, which means that I trust your opinion on things
I appreciate that.
enough.
I do say if you do read From Blood and Ash, skip book 5.
I was figuring you were going to say that since it's just like a recap
Skip
of
book 5
yeah.
and book 6 because yeah, it's no,
You're like
not
no.
worth it. I'll tell you
You're
what
like no.
happens in book fucking 5 right goddamn now.
You're like I will
But
tell you. Um but no, like I trust your opinion on books enough to take it into consideration
I also won't be
because
butthurt if you tell me to fuck right off.
I know you wouldn't, but I wouldn't say that.
Well, no, I know, but
Um um what books do I have actually? I was gonna look at my Kindle really fast because I've been downloading things, not paying attention to my fucking limit, like an idiot, and I'm gonna get to the point where they're like, you need to return something. I'm like, no, you can you can literally go away. I'm not doing shit.
I
Um,
know I downloaded the the Protectors Guild book 1 through 3 and 4. And I
yes, you mentioned
know
that.
I downloaded The Cruel Prince 1 and
I
2.
just downloaded The Cruel Prince and the second one, which is The Wicked King. Um, I have I did download King of Sloth. I did. I did.
That's fine. I
I
need
I'm not
fantasy,
saying it's gonna get read, but it's there
but
if
it's
I need
there
it.
if you want to.
I have the 3 books from Gods and Monsters. I am going to read the novella for the Fae Isles.
Hmm. I'm gonna read that
Um
too.
um what
Oh
else?
shit! I should probably before The Cruel Prince. I should probably read the third book of God and Monsters.
Yeah, you should. Definitely.
Yeah,
I've heard nothing but fabulous things.
I'm so curious.
Truly fabulous. Also a lot of tears though, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been seeing a lot of
I
tears.
already fucking knew it was happening because of how they ended the second one.
Yeah. What else? Um, had something and it went so far away. Damn it. I had it. It went away. Oh, we have to get a physical copy, even if we share it, of The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King, because there's a bonus chapter,
I know.
and we need to
I
know.
I need.
We need to know.
I saw Serpent and the Wings of Night in the Wild. I almost just grabbed it.
You're like in the wild. I
I,
must.
I do know Ashes and the it just came out and I need to grab
Uh-huh.
it. I have not
Yeah,
gone to the store yet.
I know. I'm so tempted just to like spoil myself and get them. I deserve it.
You do deserve it.
Plus, like, I need a glass case to put them in because,
Yeah,
oh God, they're
baby.
precious. They're like my Bible at this point. Like, this is
They're
who I
your
am as a
fucking
person.
Roman Empire.
Oh, they are my Roman Empire. Oh my God, I can't wait. I actually can wait because I know it's gonna hurt. All these books are gonna hurt me in one way or another. Ugh, I'm ready for November only for
Uh,
the I
I'm ready
mm.
for January.
I know you are. I know you are.
God, I want to read Onyx Storm so bad. I'm so sick of all the theories and shit.
I know.
Like, oh my fucking god, I just need it.
Um.
I did
Okay.
learn why she
Yes.
took a year off, and it was
Yeah.
because she's got a condition,
Yeah. She has
and I
Ehlers-Danlos,
didn't
and
know that. And I was like, okay, well, I can't really be mad at her for being in fucking pain.
she also she had I think like two of three of her kids have it,
Yeah.
And also that's what Violet's whole like shit is based off of.
Which I didn't know that until
Yeah.
I found that out.
They also Elos Danielos also their hair can also lose pigment. That's a thing apparently. So it's literally copy and paste basically. And not in a bad way. I wasn't saying copy and paste in a bad way,
No, no,
guys.
no.
Like hell. Like I've put like my own. Let's not talk about how Delaney's knees, well, both her knees, but one of her knee specifically was fucked up because guess who has a fucked up knee? Me.
You.
Yeah, so we all do it. All authors put something of themselves. And I don't trust authors who don't have a little bit of themselves into their characters. I just don't.
That's very valid.
Okay, oh, I don't want to be the no. I'm like, I don't want to be the square of attention on my screen. Thank you very much. Um, I was trying to get a Word document because I need to get a list in order for my TBR so I know what to expect to be reading. Because I have too
I
many
got you.
books in my head. I just need to get the fucking formatting. Hello, thank you. Also, I hope you guys all appreciate my potty mouth because guess who's home alone?
You.
Me.
I always have a potty mouth.
I know. I feel like you appreciate my potty mouth
I
though.
do. I actually fucking love it.
The corruption. It took a while. I can't. The problem is that joke between us. I can never say out loud, ever, because everyone will misconstrue that in 1,000 ways, and I'm just like, guys, no. But like, inside jokes for a reason? Um, the corruption. Oh, okay. Nothing to do with corruption. Sorry, I know weird tangent, but it just reminded me of something. Okay, I can't function as a fucking human being when my interests are out in the wild with strangers. Okay. This guy comes through. He's like really like he's a health freak. I know this is kind of judgy for me to say, but like I do judge people based on what they buy, okay? He's kind of a health freak. He's probably like either a little younger or the same age as us, right?
Mhm.
He's like buying all health food. He's a health nut. Plus, he's got his beer because even health nuts up here drink like it's going out of style. Anyways, he has a shirt on. I'm like, wait, and I'm reading this shirt. Normally, I also do not do this, but I'm like having a day. So I'm like, you know what? I need to distract myself. What does his shirt say? And it says, I'm gonna forget it now. It's from Magnus Archives. Okay. I was like, is that from the Magnus Archives? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, have you listened to the new season? And I was like, no, I haven't. And he's like, you really should. It's really good. And I think that's the end of the conversation. I think I'm safe. I
No.
think I am safe. No, 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 no. This guy, as he's paying, he's like, so, like, what's your favorite fear? It's like, fuck. I know the answer. Here's the thing. I would be an avatar of the lonely. That would be my domain. I would be an avatar of the lonely. And my favorite one is the corruption. I love that. Like, I love the corruption. It's my favorite fear. I say the eye because it's the first one that comes to my brain. The first one. It's the most basic.
At least you. I mean.
He's like, no, I get that. He's like, you know what? That would be who I would be an avatar for is the eye. But my favorite domain is the vast. And I was like, that's cool. And I'm like, can this please be over?
This is so
I've ruined this
awkward.
conversation. I need this to end. And he leaves. And I'm looking everywhere for M. I'm like, where are you? I need to vent to you, M. M's nowhere to be fucking found. I'm like, M, I just fumbled the only conversation I've had with somebody about the Magnus Archives. I need to express how upset I am. They're nowhere to be found for like an hour and a half. I have no freaking clue where they went. But I did not see them for another hour and a half. And by that time, I had cooled down enough to be like, you know what?
It's
You're just
fine.
socially awkward. You're fine.
Everything's
It's
fine.
fine. It's part of your charm. It's part of your charisma. You're socially awkward. It's what it is.
It's okay. When I was getting my fucking tattoo, Melissa's like, "What is it from?" I was like, "Fourth Wing." She's like, "Oh, I thought it was How to Train Your Dragon." I literally
It's
just said the names of the dragons, and you think it. No. Did I say toothless? No, I fucking did not.
oh my gosh. That's funny. But no, I was so mad at myself because I fumbled that cover. I was like, I could have made a dirty friend.
You could
And
have.
I fumbled it so bad. I was so mad at myself for so long. The Eye. Mind you, I love The Eye too. Cool shit. Love it. But not my favorite. Not my favorite.
So, sir, if you ever listen to this, her favorite is Chaos.
The
Or
corruption.
Corruption. Oh my god, am I dumb? Yes.
And I'd be an avatar of the lonely. That says a lot about me, though, and I'd understand if you never wanted to talk to me. I would understand.
I know, Judge.
Okay. All right.
TBR.
Let's do a TBR. That should never be the theme song for this session. No. Section. Okay, so I have to finish. I'm not even going to use titles. I'm going to do Faye Isles.
Novella.
I have to finish. I have to do 3,
3,
4,
novella.
and novella.
Yes.
The order doesn't really matter. I just know I have to get them all. And you said to do the novella between 3 and 4,
Yes.
so I will. Okay, then I'm gonna do Gods and Monsters, right?
Yes.
Gods and what was that sound? Hello?
Ghost.
It literally sounded like Metroid or something. Like do do do. I
Oh,
don't
that's
anyway.
weird.
Yeah, Gods and Monsters 1 through 3.
Yes.
Okay. Then I have to do what am I doing next? Fourth Wing?
No.
What am I doing next?
From Blood and Ash.
I've literally lost track.
From Blood and Ash.
Oh, okay, there we go.
I'm not gonna put you through waiting for the third book.
And that will be 1 through 4, you said?
Yes, just do 1 through 4.
1 through 4. Okay.
Wait until the actual 6th come out.
Okay, from Blood and Ash, 1 through 4. Okay. Then it's Fourth Wing?
Yeah. Well, hold on. Because by the time that happens, because I love you and I'm not meaning anything by this.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, it'll probably be October. And the next Crowns of Nyaxia will probably come out.
I would. Okay, yep.
I love you and I do not mean this in any.
Uh-huh. You can just say I'm a slow reader. It's fine.
It's not that you're a slow reader, you just don't have time to read.
Or is it that I'm a slow reader? I really don't know.
No, you're not a slow reader. You just never have time.
Okay. I'm still okay, so from Blood and Ash, I'm going to put Crowns of Nyaxia 3 in parentheses because if I go faster, I'm gonna need to read Fourth Wing.
Yes.
Crowns of Nyaxia.
Whatever.
That's a word.
First.
Thank you. Excuse me.
Yeah, I know. I'm fucking always. It's like, do you mean this? No.
Book 3. And then underneath that is Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, if that comes to that. Okay. And then what is it? Oh, what is it? Does it have a series name or is it just the court? Does that have like? Is that just literally?
Yeah, it's Court of Thorns and Roses. That's literally
ACOTAR series. Pray, and I'm gonna put pray for me because there's a lot of work. There's a lot of pages there. Pray for me. I'm also gonna put that next to, specifically Gods and Monsters because I have seen the page count on some of those. Yeah. Pray for me. Pray for me. There we go.
And after you should probably read The Cruel Prince, but just put that in parentheses as well because I don't know if it's gonna be good or not.
Okay. Okay. Cruel Prince parentheses. also have to read. I have the 2 books physical, of course, I got them physically, of the, um what the fuck is the series called? Give me a second here.
You're
I
talking
know what
about The
the book.
Dark Window.
Yes! One Dark Window, Two Twisted Crowns. I know it has a series thing. I think it's The Dark Prince or some bullshit like that. Give me a second here. One Dark Window. Da da da. Could you imagine? Oh, The Shepherd King.
That's a weird name.
There is a reason for it, apparently. The Shepherd King duology. I miss duologies already. We have strayed into the true fantasy of 5,000 fucking books in a row. I miss my
Sorry.
duologies and trilogies.
Sorry, my bad.
It's fine. The Shepherd King duology is also in quotation marks. It I own them, so it's finally you either have to choose to spend the money on them. They might actually be on, let me see if they're on Kindle Unlimited. You have to check every month.
Yeah, I
Actually,
gotta
it's
check
every
this
3
month.
months.
It's every
You have to check
month?
it's every 3 months that they redo their licensing basically. It's on Kindle Unlimited now.
I'm going right now.
I wish I just would have waited because I like digital. I never thought I would like digital more than physical books, but I can bookmark. I can
One Dark
highlight.
Window.
And Two Twisted Crowns.
Yep, I'm adding them to my list.
Okay.
Oops, I hit read now. I do not want to read you now. I want to download you.
You're like, not now.
I am busy now.
I really wish that I didn't have SA in it because everybody talks about how great the Zodiac Academy is.
I know, and I'm like, dude, I should probably just.
But I have a really hard time getting past that. Like, a really hard time.
Ma'am, can you please stop opening? I don't want to read you yet. I am still on Avatar.
Like, that is I'm not saying it's a hard stop for me, but it is something I have a hard time getting past. So for me, if there is 1,000 other books I need to read before that, it's getting dropped down. And plus, I've seen the physical copies of that. Why is the text made like a college textbook?
I don't know.
Like, why is it formatted like I should be taking notes?
I maybe because it's an academy. I don't know.
I don't know. Also has teacher student, which,
Eh,
you know,
eh.
yeah, I'm not.
But I hear
Oh,
the fourth and fifth one is like so good.
I've heard the third and the seventh are really good.
Huh.
I heard the seventh is like devastating.
Yeah. No. I'm.
Ooh, I need to write this down. It might just be a me. I keep seeing things about that stupid Omega Verse vampire, that Bride by Ali Hazelwood.
Oh yeah.
I keep seeing things about it. I'm like, I know it's gonna be awful, but I'm like, I, goddamn werewolves, vampires. I have a weakness for werewolves and
Then you're
vampires.
gonna very much like From Blood and Ash.
I mean, yeah, we've come to this conclusion a couple of times.
uh,
Um, yeah.
Castile. Chef's
That
Kiss.
video I sent you of the ranking.
Yes, because I agree.
And I was like, how did I know?
The
How did I
barking was
know?
correct.
Oh,
However, I would put Rain above,
right.
but
Yeah, yeah, I know.
who am I?
I did send. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Did you respond to a good number of TikToks? I'm very proud of you. Yes.
I know, and then I was like, I can't do it anymore, and I can't.
And here's the thing. Do I honestly deep down expect you to actually no? That's ridiculous.
I was
However,
trying.
however, I have sent you a couple good ones recently. A couple good ones.
Do you want me to watch it right now?
Specifically the one I sent you at 2:32 p.m. today,
Okay, one sec.
because it is satire and you will love it.
I like how I called you out.
What? What did you say? I
The
didn't even hear because I
whole
was talking.
the whole fucking from enemies to lovers thing.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That called me out
Okay.
real good.
From 2:52 to 2:32.
2:32.
Okay, hold on.
Chelsea Reads is the.
Today, so if you could give a warm welcome to our new guest. Hi, I'm Chelsea, and I'm a corn addict. Hi, Chelsea. I don't really know how to do this. But why don't you start by telling us when you first discovered you were an addict? Oh, well, for years I was reading books about what I thought was people communicating healthily or showing romantic gestures towards one another, but it wasn't until a brave young man, who the last woman he probably kissed was his mother on the mouth, came forward and said, "You're a corn addict." He's a hero. For years, I was He's a hero. Love confessionals and characters that could read body language and understanding how intimacy could fortify relationships. But I realize now that none of that matters and that they should be just slapping Brazzers stickers to the cover of these books. Because of the courageousness of these prepubescent trolls, I mean heroes, I finally seen the light. I see what the romance genre for books really is. It's a way to manipulate women into thinking that they should be deserving respect from their partners, or that even having an attentive partner should be the bare minimum. Or that consent and meeting their partner's expectations shouldn't just be a privilege, but should be expected. The romance genre is constantly spreading lies, and I, for one, will not be another romance reading, corn addicted statistic. Fucking valid. Oh my god, did
Yep,
you sent me a Fourth Wing one?
I did.
Oh, look at it with the fuck Dane. So with my, I mean, I keep buying the dramatic. It's a problem. I'll buy the book and then I'll buy the fucking audio, and it's like $12 per fucking section. Anyway, I have a problem. I'm going to get the part 2 of Fourth Wing
Yeah,
dramatized with a credit in the
yeah.
29th when I get it, but like I know I'm gonna listen to it because that Tarn voice is exactly what I pictured in my mind.
Okay.
Girl,
So,
I don't even have a fucking productive ass TBR. I'm just like, okay, I guess I'm gonna take one and fucking go with it.
okay. Do we want to, how much more do you want to talk?
It's up to you.
I'm not trying to like keep you on here for 4 hours, dear.
You should read before your mom gets home.
No, they're already almost here.
Fuck.
That's fine. They have to work at 7 in the morning, so they're both gonna pass the fuck out. So like,
Fair. You should
even
still
if we
read
talk for
some.
another half an hour, I'm literally gonna be probably reading by 11:30. It's
That's
fine.
too late because you fall asleep.
No, I'll be fine. I'm not tired today because I slept.
I also had a nap. Well,
Also,
open my door and let her in. She decided she didn't want to be in here.
aw,
Come here, baby. No,
nah.
she's not trying away from me. Do you want up in that chair? Okay, hold on. Hold on.
You're good.
Little princess. Mommy's a little princess. No, I hug you first.
Hmm.
Mommy's little baby. Little baby bug. Okay, sorry. Anyway.
You're fine. You're fine. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, um, okay, okay. I told I told Amy, guys. This is me telling you what I told her because she already knows what I told her. I need somebody to be on my ass about writing. I told her this, okay?
You didn't
But I
send me
have a
anything today.
I know I didn't because I haven't written anything today. Because that's a problem. I am running. Well, I'm not. The problem is I'm not running out of scenes. I'm having trouble writing the scenes I want to write. Because I had a scene I was working on while I was working self check to keep myself sane. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Write it out in your head. You can do this. Wasn't working. I couldn't write it right. I couldn't word it right. It wasn't working. I was upset. I was deeply upset actually. I was very frustrated with myself. I was like, okay. Okay. I started getting some words to function in my brain. I was like, okay, okay. Now the problem is, where does this fit? Where does this make sense? How far into this is this? How do they feel about each other? And then I'm like, I'm overthinking this. This is getting too complicated. I'm starting to stress myself out. I am starting to shut down. And I was like, I need to be told what to write and to be told to write that. I think I'm at that point. I need to be told what to write.
You should write the scene where they all meet
Where they all meet.
for the
Okay, I
first
haven't
time.
I haven't thinking about that.
You don't have to write any of the like fighting
Uh-huh.
because really they like walk in as he's like almost done anyway.
Yes.
But yeah, like the emotions and
The emotions.
him being a fucking dick
Yep.
and mad
Yeah.
at Leander
Yes.
and asking who the fuck are these broads. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, you
I
should write
also
that first.
I also do need to just get that paragraph down.
You do.
Because I have like Liam's opening statement. I have it. I just have to get it finalized.
Then fucking finalize it.
I have to do that, but it's hard.
You do it. No. No, no. You do it now.
It's hard.
Do
Bots
now.
are so easy. Bots do half the work for you.
Thoughts? Just write your thoughts down and then, like, reformat it.
That's never worked for me.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
No shit, Sherlock.
And you need to get over it.
I'm my own worst enemy. If we've not discovered that in
No,
almost
yeah.
however many years, I don't know what to tell
I know
you.
you are.
I don't need an enemy for a lover. I'm my own worst enemy.
It's no surprise to me. I am my own worst enemy. Cause every now and then you kick the living shit out of me. Can we forget about the things we said
Oh my
when I
gosh.
was drunk? I didn't mean to call you that. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. All right. We
Okay.
changed the pet name, guys.
Yes,
We
we did.
changed the pet name, which was almost ruined for me because of freaking Ophenia or whatever the Ophenian. I don't know how to say his name. Little Dove. I almost ruined it for me, but then I was like, it's fine. We just won't put the little in front of it. I can get over it. Dove is fine. Just Dove is fine. Anyways, she also looks like a mourning dove, so that works. Have I ever mentioned how much I love mourning doves?
They're so cute.
I hear them all the time.
I love when they do the little head bobble.
Oh,
When they
yeah,
walk.
they're
This
very
is so
cute. They're
cute.
very cute animals. The ones in my area are way too comfortable with humans. Um, literally, we have one. I think it was it's a mourning dove. It's on our roof and it's just chilling, like
It's
watching.
it's his home now. It's fine.
It's just watching. It's fine. So yeah, it's Dove, which I like that we stuck with D for it, which kind of I was like, it's less of a it's less of a change than I had to deal with. So there's that change. Um, sorry, M, but Liam's name is staying Liam. Sorry.
We did change the
Um,
way he looked, though.
we did change the way he looked. We did. Um, to match Amy's type.
Yep, I had to.
Yeah, you had to. You just had to. Um, they look very cute together. I actually was kind of flipping through and I was like, "Oh, no, they kind of look cute together." What else? Nothing's really majorly changed other than his look. Um, I am still thinking of all the, like, gods, deities, whatever that we need to make. There's a lot of them.
There is, yeah.
Especially if we kinda go, like, I think it's the national treasure lover of that movie for me because I love that movie. I know, such a bad movie, but I love that movie. Um, I like treasure hunts. And
Right.
I was like, "Okay, like, this is gonna become like a treasure hunt." Like, they're gonna look for things that link to the prophecy. So I need deities for each of these, like, places that they're looking for these things.
Yeah.
Um, also have to write a prophecy. That's not easy. Um, that's kind of scary. The prophecies Writing a prophecy is kind of scary. Prophecies in general are scary, actually. The
Agreed.
concept of a prophecy. Um, but yeah, I promise I'll get into writing. I promise. The bots have to stop eventually,
I
or
told you.
I'm gonna have to go to a clinic for like addiction because it's a problem.
You're only allowed an hour a day.
But what if that hour is in the middle of the night? Is that
It's
my does it count as the day before or the day of?
the day of.
Oh, then I've already gone so over.
You beesh.
I was up at 4 in the morning.
Oh my god,
To be fair, it was because I had a splitting headache. I woke up literally with a splitting headache. Like it woke me up. That's how bad it was.
my god.
Yeah. And while I was waiting for the aspirin to either kick in or not kick in, and then I'm like, oh, there might be something wrong here. I was chatting on bots. Yeah.
Oh no, Facebook has caught on that I'm reading A Court of Thorns and Roses, and now
Oh
it
no.
is giving me a shop called the Bookish Box.
Oh,
And it's
oh,
literally
oh,
all ACOTAR.
oh. Oop, there it is. Oop, there it is.
Stop.
Stop.
Oh my god, and
Don't.
there's a Dragon Rider one. So
Oh.
it's literally. It's fourth wing and. I can stop.
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 Stop it.
Dude, Valaris sounds so pretty and I want to live there.
Yeah, you did say that. It does sound kind of pretty from what
Dude, Dawn Court, though. To
Yeah,
be honest, sounds even fucking prettier. They literally have a castle in the clouds.
nice. That's awesome. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Shy guy.
You're okay. Are you getting tired?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're getting too old for this. It's fine.
I know. It's 10 fucking 17 and I'm over here yawning.
It's okay. It's all right. Um, yeah. That's our episode, guys. I don't have anything for you for next week. More of the same, if anything.
Yeah,
Honest.
so we started fuck planning videos because we never fucking
Yeah,
we never keep to it.
yeah. Sorry if you enjoyed them, but yeah, we can't do planning no more. We
Mm,
we just don't have a live for that.
yeah, no, we're too off the fucking
Rails.
yeah.
Um, but yeah. Um, I we'll see how far I get in this book. I don't think I've not finished a book in a week since Crowns and Hyexia. Literally have not finished a book in a week. That's not true. I finished uh White Horse Dark Knights in like 4 days.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean it's still been a very long time, But it's yeah, I did finish. The second one took forever, and that was because of life circumstances.
Yeah.
I think everything since that book has been life circumstances. Actually, now that I think of it,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yep,
Yep. Mm-hmm,
yep, yep. Um,
mm-hmm.
and unfortunately, life circumstances have. I won't say evened out because that's a shitty way of putting it, but things have done what they were gonna do, and somehow my life is still so fucking insane.
It's the transition period.
Yeah, that's more than likely it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I really gotta start. I'm setting money aside for whatever for myself just because I can. I need to start setting time for myself and be firm about it. I really do, because otherwise I'm never gonna have time to myself, no matter if the house is clean or not.
Yeah.
Although I don't think this house is ever going to be clean. I just there's only so much one person can do.
Agreed.
Of Yeah, I'm very tired with the whole home situation. I'm not gonna lie. We're not gonna get into it. That was a that was a mental health thing that I just went right on past. Um, but yeah, no, I'm just tired, guys. Okay, not gonna get smacked because you're not here.
Mm, I can verbally smack you. You're not fucking tired.
I'm depressed. I know.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm also on a very wonky period, which makes it even that much worse. Anyways, um, okay, guys, don't know what next week holds. May it just be kind. That's all I gotta say. May the week be kind to us.
God, please.
Please. And maybe may something good happen. That would be nice.
That would be very
That would
nice.
be that'd be nice. I, I don't know what the fuck could be nice to happen to me at this point in my life, but
Winning the lottery.
well, seeing as M gave me 3 scratch-offs with my birthday card and I literally won not even $1,
Yeah, that's
I
how it goes for me too.
yeah, I tell people, "Don't waste your money on me. Don't ever waste your money getting me scratch-offs. I've never won."
Me neither.
And these bitches, we have regulars who get, like, hundreds daily. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, "Oh my god, what the fuck? Share the wealth.
It's a
Share it."
problem.
It is. Yeah, no, I know it's a problem. It's an addiction, but shit. Anyways, I keep procrastinating. I'm sorry. I just like
You're
talking to
okay.
you. You're my favorite person.
You're my favorite
Um,
person.
anyways, all right, guys. As always, and forevermore shall I be. My name is Autumn, aka Firefly,
I'm Moxie, aka Amy.
and this has been the Nerdy Archives. Yeah. Be safe out there, guys. It's summertime.
Yeah, be careful. There's crazy people and people riding motorcycles and their dicks.
Wear sunscreen.
Yeah, that too. We don't need no skin cancer.
Also, if you have tattoos, be very, very kind and stay out of the sun as much as possible.
Yes.
Or wear lots of sunscreen. Either or. My pasty ass never sees the sun anyway. My tattoos will say beautiful for long for longer than most.
You're not wrong.
So, anyways, guys, until next time.
Bye!
Bye.